What's up, guys? Scott here, coming to you again from my parents' garage. Usually whenever I'm here, something is happening to my GT, and today that is the case again. So what is happening? We are loading up the car right now. It's right here behind me, and we are going to go install a new exhaust system on it. So what I have is a full Corsa Extreme catback, and we are going to be installing it on my car today. We are driving down to Tyler Barnes' shop. We're taking some time out of the day to do that, and he is going to hook us up with the install and fix any sort of issues that we need to fix with this exhaust. And there definitely are some issues we need to fix with this exhaust. So this is a Corsa Extreme catback that I picked up for $350. Now that's about $1,000 less than what you'd have to pay new. And from the outside looking in, I mean, it looks complete. It looks like a totally functioning catback exhaust. But this exhaust has a little bit of a history behind it. It was actually involved in a rear end accident with my friend with his 5-liter GT. And he decided to get rid of the exhaust and put the stock unit back on once the car got fixed. There's a couple issues that we have to fix with this exhaust since it was involved in a rear end collision. The car was fixable, but the exhaust had a little bit of damage on it. So we have to replace one of the tips that has a little bit of a nick on it from the impact. And then we also have to cut and replace the connecting points for the catback that are going to then attach to the mid pipe of the car that then goes to the catalytic converter, and then of course the header. My friend Tyler has already talked to me. He's totally interested in helping us do this mod. So let's get this thing loaded up into the car. Luckily it comes apart in multiple pieces so it can actually fit in a GT. And let's head on down to Tyler's shop and he will help us get this on the car. So why Corsa Extremes? Why did I go with Corsa Extremes? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't want to get a Corsa Extreme exhaust setup. My goal is to always pair a set of long tubes with a great sounding exhaust system. So for many months, ever since really I've gotten the car, the plan was long tube headers, Corsa Sports. And as time has gone on, you know, it's a great setup, especially with the quad tips. But earlier in the month, I actually met up with Jeff Ashton for a photo shoot. You remember that video? His daily driver is also a black S550 GT, and he has Corsa Extremes. And that was really my first real hands-on introduction to what that exhaust is all about. And to be honest with you, I loved it. Sitting inside the car on startup, it's very quiet. There's no drone, no issue. Like right now, we're cruising 75 miles an hour, 2,000 RPM. There's a good amount of drone, so off, on, off, on. And the Extreme catback just takes all that out. When I had this opportunity to pick up this Extreme catback for $350, it was kind of a no-brainer to just make the choice and go with it. It's gonna sound wicked, you know, with my current setup, just with the stock headers. Everyone always says and gives me crap for the X-Pipe muffler delete being the poor man's Corsa Extreme, and to be honest with you, it is. But now we're gonna be official. Now we're gonna have a name brand catback on the GT, and I'm looking forward to this. All right, guys, we just made it here to Tyler's shop. Just parked the car next to his CTSV. It's a pretty sweet ride, and he just got wrapped up putting the new catback on this S197 GT. So we are going to get in line and we are going to get this done. Alright guys, we just got the car up on the lift, got the X-pipe actually fixed. Tyler had a great idea of just pounding it out and not cutting it, just actually reshaping it and then re-welding it. So it'll look pretty good. Good catch. Hell yeah, that works. We're just getting the mufflers lined up, getting everything checked to make sure that it's gonna fit perfect, and it's not even 100% on the hangers yet, and it looks so cool. And we just hit another snag. So we just found out that the driver's side muffler is actually a little bent. So from the impact, I guess, that we have to just heat it up and just bend the pipe ever so slightly outward so it fits and lines up correctly. So it's not gonna be too hard, but it's definitely a setback.
Side over here. See where the impact was right there? Yep.
All right, well, big props for the guys for having a pipe bender here on site so that we can actually get the pipe bent and fitting properly. We had to look really close to see that it was just slightly bent. So we bent the pipe back. It looks like it's to spec, it matches the other side. So we're gonna mount it up and get to the next step. All right, so we got the mufflers perfectly fitted. They're on the car. There's no clearance issues. They are perfect. And now we're actually in the process of creating a neck down pipe. So the Corsa exhaust is a 3-inch unit, but what I had before in the car was a 2.5. So we need a collector or some form of connector to just get them to connect to each other. So we're building it out right now, and we'll have it together in a couple minutes. Right on the money? Nice. Cool. All right, collectors are on. Just gonna get these welded in, and we will be perfect. Okay guys, we're in the final stages, finally. It's actually going pretty smooth. It is a little after 6 o'clock, and we're just buttoning up the car, getting the last couple of welds done, and making sure that the tips are lined up and everything looks good. It's louder. It's definitely louder. Alright guys, we're in the car. We just went a couple blocks and we are all wrapped up. I'm actually able to talk quietly in my car now. So there's literally no drone in this thing anymore. Any RPM, you hear the motor obviously, you hear the exhaust, but there's no annoying drone. So I'm so happy to get rid of that. So now we're on our way up to meet up with Andrew and the rest of the crew, and we're gonna go show this thing off. So let's do it.